Welcome to the Homeownership Podcast presented by Momentum Realty, located in Hanover, Massachusetts. This series covers all things real estate and the best practices for buying, selling, and owning properties. Now here's your host, Sean Maloney.
Welcome to episode 173, 5 Things to Do This Summer in Massachusetts. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Maloney. Thanks for joining me this week. This week I want to talk to you about some different things you can do in Massachusetts. It's a great state, especially in the summertime. Just so many epic things like Cape Cod, all the way to the mountains over in the Berkshires, all the way to central Massachusetts where you have a lot of lakes. You have the southeast where you've got the lakes region. You've got the northeast where you get amazing rockline, cliff, shoreline, just so many things to do. But today, let's talk about 5 things that you could do right away that could be fun and a great way to do something inexpensively across Massachusetts. Now, of course, I can't cover everything. It's a huge state with so much to do, but I can talk about some fun ones. So, visiting Duxbury Beach is always a special day. Whether you buy a beach pass or you just pay for a one-day parking space over in one of the public lots, it's always an awesome day. The beach pass does allow you to drive on, does allow you to drive around, but that said, it's going to run you a couple $100, and they're limited. So can't always get them, but honestly, even if it was just for a day pass, I still would spend a couple $100 because it's a time to remember being able to drive out on the beach, set up, barbecue, cook, all that stuff. A lot of fun out there. Great place to spend some time. Really great weather, not too wavy. It's inside the Bay of Massachusetts, so it is a nice space. Kids will really like it. There's sand to play in and everything, but make sure to get there early if you want to choose a good space because there are some rocky patches. Duxbury Beach is always a great take, though. Lots of other beaches around throughout Duxbury, Marshfield, all that. Check those out as well. Next up, Wompatuck State Park. This is an amazing park. A lot of people don't even realize it's there. It's in a lot of different towns, Norwell, Weymouth, Hingham, might even touch a few others, but it's a huge park. It actually was a big part of the World Wars. They actually built ships and all sorts of stuff in some of the lands. You can see some old World War relics that are left behind, everything from ammunition depots to places where maybe they constructed the boats and different things like that. But ultimately, it's the perfect place to walk on all sorts of trails, bike on all sorts of trails. Also, there's a small pond in the backside of it. I've seen people kayaking and canoeing out there. I've seen people throwing the ball in the water and watching the dogs jump off of the dock. Lots of fun things out there. Lots of different times they have different educators out there. There's a cool mountain biking path to try out, see how good you are. There's a visitor center, so there are bathrooms there. And there's maps and guides that'll take you all over. But it's a great place to just get out there and really enjoy nature for what it is. To just get out and under the tree canopy. And on a warm day, feel a little bit cooler because you're underneath the trees and you're enjoying that local, natural place to spend time with nature. All right, now that we talked about that one, let's talk about Blue Hills. It's right in Canton, Massachusetts, as well as Milton. It's a hill because by nature it's not as tall as a mountain, so it's not classified. But a lot of you just know it kind of as Blue Hills Mountain because they have skiing on it during the wintertime, which is a great time. They light it up at nighttime, really close to Boston. But during the summertime, hiking there is beautiful. There's every level of trail. There's hundreds of miles of trails, I do believe. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's 20 or 30 or 50. I'm not exactly sure the number. But there is a ton of trails out there. They go all over the place. There's flatland trails all the way up to ones that climb right up the rock face. Not quite rock climber, but there are some places if you want to do some bouldering and things like that. But there are some unbelievably phenomenal views. If you come over and you're looking down through the south side, you're going to see all over. You can see Route 3, you can see Route 24, you can see kind of 95, you can see the Norwood Airport. You can see all the way out to Wachusett Mountain. So there's just such a great view. And as you go towards the north, you're looking at Boston, Boston Harbor, Deer Island, all the different views that you have off. Really phenomenal place to go up. There's a rock tower at the top. You can climb up that, see even more. There's a few different things they do throughout the year. There's some Friends of Blue Hills organization that helps with cutting back trails. Lots of ways to get involved there, but honestly, Blue Hills is a gem of the South Shore. South of Boston, there's really not much like it. It's a great place to go out year round. I say for the summer, but truthfully speaking, I use Blue Hills year round. Sometimes I'll even go hike my bike up it and mountain bike down it and do it a few times as an exercise for the day. Now let's push our way down to Cape Cod, the Cape Cod Canal. The Cape Cod Canal provides a lot of great things to do. Everything from fishing right off the shoreline to biking, rollerblading, running. But also on both ends is going to have beaches. It's going to have harbors. It's going to have places that you can get lunch. I'm trying to focus on some free ways to get out there. Now, of course, buying lunch costs you money. Of course, buying bait costs you money. But I'm talking relatively free in the idea of you can drive your car over to the Cape Cod Canal right now with your rollerblades and go for a skate, and there isn't a fee for showing up. There's different free parking areas. There's lots of access to it, and there's two sides to it. So if you get tired of the one side, flip over to the other side of the bridge, and you're going to have a brand new experience over there. Cape Cod Canal is a great place to just get out, spend some time, and enjoy. And like I said, you've got a few beaches right there, so you can ride your bike all the way down and go to the beach. It's one way of beating the fact that you don't have a beach pass. Park far away, get some exercise, get all the way to the beach, enjoy the beach, cool down, and then bike your way back or rollerblade or run or do whatever you did to get there. Great place. Now, while we're down by Cape Cod, I'm going to go over one that actually does cost money, but as it was featured in the movie Grown Ups, Waterwiz is a great water park right in southeastern Massachusetts, right in Wareham actually, and it's a great place. Everything from speed slides to lazy man rivers, wave pools, all sorts of fun for the little kids all the way through the adults, whether you're an adventure seeker or you're just looking to get wet to cool down for the summer. Find your way over to Waterwiz, located in Wareham, Massachusetts. Great location, really fun. I grew up as a kid being a Cape Cod kid, so we'd go over there annually, and I'll tell you, we would be buzzing about it like it was Christmas all the way up until we did it, and then we'd be talking about how epic it was all summer long. And our parents always had a great time because they saw us have so much fun, but they also got to relax. They'd pack a cooler and they'd sit there and they'd sit on their chairs and enjoy while we ran around, and they knew we'd be tired for the night and they'd be able to have a great night. All right, guys. Well, I hope this helps you find some fun things to do in Massachusetts. And if you're on the hinge and you're not sure whether you want to move to this state or not, you don't think there's things to do, reach out to us over here at Momentum Realty. Our agents not only help you buy and sell, but they also help you in the ownership process, which sometimes means just getting you acclimated to the area, letting you know what is there to do locally. And we like to provide resources like that. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter and check out our blog, all found under the name Homeownership. Thanks for joining this week, and I look forward to talking to you next week.